amazing. Beautiful. Look at that sound. I wish I could have been there. Trump family, okay, with Elon Musk.
It only comes back to land if everything is like super green, and then we had some concerns about the tower, so it was commanded to land out to sea.
Amazing, amazing. Can they use that again? Can they get it from the sea?
It's gonna be probably blow up. Probably gonna blow up, is my guess. But that's fine. We actually have better versions that are in production in those factories over there.
How long will it take to produce another one of those?
Oh, we already have the next one.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. and it's better than that one. So there are big improvements with every successive. So what makes it better? The specific next one we have is a lot of small improvements.
Yeah, that's really amazing what Elon Musk was able to do. Starting a star base, starting a Starship factory, starting a huge factory to produce a huge amount of rocket. Basically producing the biggest rocket in the world, the Starship, in such a short amount of time, and so many, one after the other. It's amazing what he was able to accomplish. Amazing, truly amazing.
There's a big version of increase that'll be flying next year. That's got the version 3 of our engines. That'll look very different. And it'll be longer and have a lot more thrust and have the new next generation engines. You can see on those screens up there, that's the ship that is now going around the Earth. So if you want to maybe get a better view, if you come, let's go. So it's actually going through the dark side of, like Earth is, the region of Earth that it's going through is now dark. It'll enter the region of where it's actually sunny. So it's currently sunny, about 600 miles northwest of Australia. So it'll go out of Earth's shadow, and we should be able to see it land. And that'll be pretty cool.
Yeah, I don't want to spoil anything, but basically the rocket did not land back to the tower, but at sea this time.
Watching it re-enter is pretty wild because this thing flows like super hot. I mean, it looks like special effects because it's like every color. It's like purple, red, white. It's wild. If it doesn't blow up, we do have ships to try to bring it back, and then we can inspect it to learn more. That's great. But this one won't be reused. This one will not be reused. So this one is all about just learning. It's about learning more. This time we're going.
Yeah. So you actually realize how much money is wasting on development. Basically, it's not really wasted because it's research and development. It's sending rocket to space, but then getting back, at least in some parts. Sometimes they blow up, sometimes they come back all together, and they try to analyze what went wrong, what they could do better next time, etc. And it costs a huge amount of money to launch this kind of rocket. Luckily, he got a ton of government contracts, so that's great.
We're going to enter at a steeper angle than before, so it's going to be a higher heating. We'll see if some of the changes we've made to the heat shield are better. So the last launch, you can actually see where it was getting really hot because we lose some heat shield, so it was like kind of glowing and little bits were melting off and that kind of thing. So hopefully this time the heat shield should be more robust. We also reduced the amount of heat shielding, so there's about 6 feet less heat shielding on the sides because we don't think that's necessary. Yeah, let's check it out. It's kind of like, okay, it didn't explode. Well, I guess it's sick. Look on the bright side.
I've never seen something like that, and the noise of it, like when it was going up.
Yeah, imagine that would have been really amazing to be right there below the rocket and watch it land. If you saw in the video, it was really sounding amazing, but if you were quasi on site, it should have been a lot better to hear the rocket and see it launch from closer.
Insane. And I asked Grandpa, would you go in it? And he goes, no. He would not volunteer going in the spaceship, but it's okay. Oh, would you?
Go in it?
Yeah.
Without a doubt. Like in a heartbeat, I'm on it.
That was crazy. That was good.
Yeah. What's the G4?
That's Sky Trump, basically the granddaughter of Donald Trump, the president of the United States, and she has been blowing up lately on social media, posting tons of video on her social media accounts and getting really famous because of her father, of course, and the content that she produces.
versus going up if you were to go to manned? Is it too much for a person to handle?
No, it's fine.
It's okay.
Yeah, like 5 Gs.
Okay, that's fine.
It's fine, yeah. The boost back burn is doing 20 Gs, so you wouldn't want to be on that.
You wouldn't want to do the flip, yeah.
No.
What did you say the top speed was?
Well, this flight it'll do about 17,000 miles an hour, but for going to Mars, you'd go much faster than that, so maybe 35,000. Depends on how fast you want to go to Mars, but maybe 35,000 miles an hour.
What's the quickest time frame to get to Mars with our current technology?
If you want to maximize payload, it takes 6 months. You could potentially get it down to like 3 or 4 months if you're willing to sacrifice payload.
Okay. Does the weight matter once you're in space as much, or not really?
You've got to accelerate mass to a velocity to basically the
Yeah, basically to go to Mars, you have to accelerate fast enough to leave Earth orbits. You have to go and do a transfer basically from Earth orbit to Mars orbits, and you need a lot of speed, a lot of energy, and a lot of fuel to do that.
Mars transfer velocity.
So there's a cost benefit of getting it going.
If you have less payload, you can go faster. That's in the beginning we'd maximize payloads to be like 6 months. Okay. Like long term, you could definitely get it below 3 months. So yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, it seems like 6 months is like a reasonable time frame to get to Mars. Hopefully, Elon Musk will be able to send a rocket there within the next few years, and we will see. First of all, with no human on board, and then if the mission is successful, landing a rocket to Mars with some kind of payload, some kind of equipment, some kind of materials. Then maybe we'll send the humans there a few years later, hopefully.
Fantastic. Let's go see it.
That's really exciting.
Thank you for having me.
I was like brought to tears when I told her she was just crying.
What's pretty exciting? I mean, it's one of the most epic things that humans have done.
Oh, for sure.
What's harder, this or Greater Rifts in Diablo?
This is much harder.
Did you ever play Fortnite?
No. But I did play Quake and a bunch of other first-person shooters.
What about League? Did you play League?
Is that X?
League. If I start playing League, it will damage the space.
Yeah, Elon Musk is also a fan of video games, just like us. He's just a regular guy. Happens to have done amazing things in his life. He got lucky sometimes, but he's also very smart, so that's why he's in this position right now.
Program.
Yeah, that's the first, right?
Yeah, it's cool. It's awesome. It's an honor to have President here.
It's crazy.
I swear I got chills, and I never get chills besides winning tournaments. When I win tournaments, I get the chills throughout my whole body. This legitimately gave me chills down the back of my spine.
This was honestly one of the coolest things ever.
I think that changed my entire perspective on life.
It changed our entire perspective on life. Yeah, I can totally understand being right there with Elon Musk, the richest man on Earth, and seeing the biggest rocket in the world launch to space and then come back to Earth in one piece. That is pretty amazing. So thank you guys for watching this video with me today. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more exciting content and see me react to many other videos. Click right here at the top to watch the next video, and I will see you there. Bye bye.